Hi Scorpio, welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Scorpio, we're just pulling out cards this week. We're going to see what the universe wants to talk to you about. It's just open dialogue, my friends. It's interesting. What are we going to do? I'm just going to pull out cards. I'm going to start shuffling. Should go without saying, but it does still seem to need to be said. But not every part of this reading will resonate. And maybe no parts of this reading will resonate. Whatever does, that is awesome. Whatever doesn't, just stick it in the can and stick it to the curb. It's that simple, my friends. Scorpio. Scorpio. Messages for Scorpio. One card. Just doing one card right now for you. Oh, Scorpio, what do you hide in such an unconventional way? What do you hide? You hide something in a very unconventional way here. And you hide it slightly driven by a fear of, you hide it in a place that makes it untouchable and impenetrable by sources that could hurt, damage, or destroy whatever it is that you hide. Getting all this from this card. See, this person is in this stone castle and it looks like everything is on fire outside, but the stone won't burn. So whatever it is that you hide, and because it's the moon in Scorpio, the moon in Aquarius, to me, it feels like a very unconventional thing for you to be doing. But it is based on some fear and some, but deep intuitive knowing that you must hide it this way to keep it safe from the storms outside. There's this sense of it always following you. That could be connected to, I don't think it is. I don't feel like it's following you. But I feel like it's something that lingers in your energy. So things from your past that make you feel like somehow it can find you or whatever this is that you hide. But it can't. It's safe. Oh, it certainly is, isn't it? And it might be, the storm may be gone. The storm may be gone. And the sun has come out. It's kind of like the timing is right with the, I can't think of proper words when I'm channeling at the same time. You know, sundial. Sundial. I just stopped thinking. This time is right. It's like planets are aligning for something here for you. Oh, the moon is the most distant. I've never even seen it in this card. I've had this deck for like 5 years. The teeny tiny moon way up there. That crescent moon. The sun and the earth that you reside on are in alignment for something here. Oh, it's sun in Scorpio. Right? Like we're going, it's Scorpio season now, isn't it? Yeah. Ha. And the moon is far away. So your secrets are safe. Your secrets are safe, Scorpio. You've been planning here something with the, like you've been planning and working diligently with and through the universe, with your guides, with your ancestors, with the energies around you. You've been, it's almost like you've been clearly expecting something to come in that would represent your future. And it's here, like it's here now. And there's a, like, you've finished some sort of journey here. Whatever it is that you've hidden, that you've kept safe, that journey is over. Because the sun has come out. And I feel like it represents something specifically in the season of Scorpio. Because as I'm reading this for you, it is now the sun is in Scorpio. And like I said, like I looked at this, the moon is way the heck up here. It's like it's not relevant anymore. And the moon is the first energy that we talked about with Aquarius. So the sun is, and what's lining up here? Earth, the sun and the earth. And to me, that would just kind of represent, well, what zodiac sign is the sun sitting in from our perspective on earth? Scorpio. So, let's see how we put that all together there. Okay. Yeah, this is something is closed here. This is closed. What is hidden is no longer. Now it is clear and it is bright. It is meant to be and it shall be. Like in your season. So within your season here, something, if it's something that you're not hiding, or I feel like it's something that possibly has been hidden from you, becomes clear. Your path, your truth. Faith is on the other side here. Oh. I just got like this message with these two cards sitting like this over here. It's everything is written and everything shall be. It's just this card takes me back to like the creation of Earth. The creation of Earth. Lava flowed, as Morgan Freeman said, and the thing that I'm watching on Netflix right now. Lava flowed across the earth for like a few million years. That's a long time. That's a very long time. And just to think though, like, if we had a conscious mind and we were waiting for something to change, witnessing that, when shall my time come on earth? When can I live on earth? That would feel very disheartening. But it's worth the wait, no? It's worth the wait. And then just feels like wild to domesticated. Knowing when to follow things that don't make sense and knowing when to recognize what does make sense. Or maybe this is all part of faith. There's some sort of transformation here that occurs. And it's, how do I describe this? This was something that I had read. I don't remember, it was some sort of psychology associated with crime. And this has nothing to do with crime, but it's just, it was like related to that, in that, okay, let's say you have a pocket and a group of people that live in a 2-block radius. And in that 2-block radius, there is maybe a lot of drug use, a lot of gang crime. And it doesn't matter how much time and money and effort you put into trying to improve that and trying to give people better options, as long as you keep them in that spot, it's always going to be there. You can decrease the level of it, but it'll never change. If you take, and let's say there's one person in particular that you're just trying to save in that group, just to keep it simple. It doesn't matter how much you pour into that. It's the environment that is the most influential. Even if you try to change the environment. So that also even just comes into me too, like some, you like the ley lines across Earth and the different energetic fields that exist in different places. You take that person and you just put them 10 blocks away. You just put them 10 blocks away and everything changes. You can take that whole group and move them 10 blocks away and everything changes, because it's not just about what was going on there, but it's about like the convenience store that was there, the things that were in that convenience store, the plants and shrubs that existed in that space, and how that affected in a very subconscious way people's reactions, moods, feelings, and thoughts. And then you take them and you just move them 10 blocks away and it changes everything. And I don't remember what I was reading about this, but it was just the theory of, instead of trying to improve that, it is to move it to something completely different, bulldoze that community and start again. It's like, it might seem like a lot of effort and a lot of destruction and creation. Destruction and creation. But that is the most effective way to do it. I'm getting that here because there is an energy here of something that is fire that transforms into, like this destruction, destroying the earth. So it's just, so I'm kind of getting with this too, like extinction events that have happened. I think there's 4. Is there 4 or 5 in the history of Earth? Major extinction events that have occurred. I don't know why people get all upset about it or worried about it. What the fuck? Like, that's it. You're done. You're gone. And then, your consciousness will incarnate again in some other form. If we look at the history of evolution on Earth, it has been like that, right? Each extinction event is the next species is a little more advanced in some way. And you don't get all caught up in what goes on politically around Earth and all that shit. But just look at the way animals can manage themselves. Like mammals made a huge leap because they could govern and monitor and maintain their own body temperature, which was a huge thing because most animals were reliant on body temperature based on where they were, and they had to seek out the sun and then cool off, right? Like mammals could do that, and mammals produce milk, and they could give food to their offspring when there was no food around. Yeah, it's a big thing. Big things happen here. So this is a big thing. This is a big evolutionary leap in some way here that's connected to you, Scorpio. Maybe this has something to do with some sort of movement, some sort of change in your environment, but this is a big evolutionary leap for you. And this turns fire transforms into like growth, plants, life. And so where this is happening is, I'll show you. Okay, under this King of Wands is the Page of Swords. It's funny though, it's the page, but it feels a little bit indecisive because of these 2 swords on either side. It's almost like the point of view could be a little bit narrow. And then the King of Coins comes out with this Ace of Swords. And that's where everything becomes clear. And this King of Wands, the King of Wands is described as the energy that will come over and burn everything down. When nothing is working, it shall all be burned down. The tree, the forests, they're completely overgrown. It's full of insects and bugs, and it's just a mess. Just burn it all down, right? It burns it all down. That's nature, just nature. Please don't get caught up on political ideals in here. It's not about that. It's about nature because nature does do that. And then what happens? So much new growth comes in. So much new growth comes in. There's all this new growth that comes in. Do you burn it down or do you let it grow? And you're going to let it grow. You're going to let it grow. You're not going to burn it down. This underline. This is healing your own sadnesses and griefs. Healing completely, going from the Four of Swords to the Star. Healing completely. But then it is also defending your higher calling and your path. It is protecting it. And maybe that is what part of this is as well. But the sun has come out and you're in alignment. And this is exactly how it was written and how it shall be. And the Three of Coins. A job well done. Effort. Solid effort. Mars and Capricorn. Energized effort. This may also not be a time for you to, this is a little part here. What else do you have to know? This is to be inspired by your effort. Allow your efforts to inspire you and build forward. Keep building it and don't burn it down. You build it, it will not be burned down. Yeah, it's all good. Ten of Wands is at the bottom. It doesn't feel particularly relevant to where you are right now or where you're going. Again, the Ten of Wands could feel like the energy that chases you or that's followed you. This Saturn and Sagittarius too. God, Saturn could be such a bitch. But the rewards at the other end are very, very good. So the weight, this came through a little bit, well, not a little bit in the Libra reading about going through like a Saturn return or preparing for a Saturn return, which is also interesting because, well, then we have Capricorn, which rules Saturn, which Saturn rules, sorry, Saturn. Damn, your energized effort will give you results. This Capricorn energy is really peeking through here with this. You go from, I want to say that your efforts may have felt sabotaged or like without results. Your efforts may have felt sabotaged or without results. Right now, this is not a time to hold back. All the energy that you put into your efforts will bring you twofold. Okay? And look at underneath that Two of Coins, you have the Six of Wands. And then here you have the Emperor and the Nine of Cups. Like you definitely satisfied. I feel you've satisfied some sense of, there's some lesson here that you've passed. There's like some sort of lesson here that you've passed. And look at this. See how Saturn is holding back movement, action. And here Saturn has been replaced by Mercury. The Five of Cups, moving beyond, your period of mourning and grieving and sadness and disappointments. And maybe this is associated with effort that has felt like unfulfilled. So this effort is fulfilled. Your efforts will be fulfilled. It will not be burned down. Whatever you plant will grow. That's what's happening here. And two, the lava often is like, it's just new things coming up from the core of the earth. And a lot of times like this, it can eventually become a very rich soil. A nutrient-rich soil. You're going into a nutrient-rich soil and your efforts will produce results. There you go, Scorps. I'm going to go do your extended. In the extended, I'm going to pick up all these cards. I'm going to shovel them back in the deck. And I'm just going to see whatever the universe wants to talk to you about. Just like this. Thank you so much, Scorpio. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.